Let me slide on you. Girl, you finding that booty right too. You say you needed some love, you know that's nonsense. But can I get in and fuck? I'm on that hot shit. No, no. Let me slide on you. Girl, you finding that booty right too. You say you wanted some love, you know that's not me. But can I get in and nut? I'm on that hot shit. Not me. Yeah, Gucci wallet. I came in here with the game, but you pushing on me. I know I got a bitch, but baby, put that pressure on me. You like the diamonds on me, baby, hold it for me. I'm from the city and they know it's over. Pick a side, baby, move it closer. I like the vibe, baby, move it slower, slower. What's your sign, baby, bend it over. Yeah, I like taking the flights with you, baby. Can we visit a vice or two? Yeah, I'm sorry, but if I was you, need to trade him out for a night or two. Yeah, yeah. But I'm not looking for love. I know I am the one, baby. But I can't help but this shit. Let me slide on you. Girl, you finding that booty right too. You say you needed some love, you know that's nonsense. But can I get in and fuck? I'm on that hot shit. No, no. Let me slide on you. Girl, you finding that booty right too. You say you wanted some love, you know that's not me. Yeah. But can I get in and nut? I'm on that hot shit. Not me.
Hey, let me slide up.
They might be in for something new. Slide is out right now.
Man.
Slide is out right now.
If you watching Slide is out, it just came out right now. So
go get that right now.
Go watch that. If you want a music video, go show some love on the Instagram.
Definitely go stream that for us one time.
Shout out my boy J Waves, you feel me, for blessing me with the verse. I didn't play it right now because you gotta go listen to it to go, you know what I'm saying?
You gotta listen to the Waves verse.
Yeah.
Man, it's beautiful. Happy New Year to the people, man. Happy New Year to my boy right
Yes, sir.
It's 2024. It's 2024. Damn, man. What they say, New Year, new me?
New Year, new me. Same marathon?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We're out here where are we at? Pine, Arizona.
Yeah, you can see we have a different scenery in the background. You know, you might hear some people in the background. You might see my son running around. It's because we came with the family, man. We came with the family. We came to the woods.
Yep.
Over here just, you know, trying to get out of the city. You know, trying to have some family time and just chill and start the new year off right.
Yep.
You know
if you hear other people talking, it's just, you know what I'm saying, we're with the rest of the fam.
You know, we film on the patio. Yeah. Wherever we at. So, you know, you hear a conversation on the other side, we might jump in that conversation. You might see, like I said, you might see my son, my daughter just running around. But yeah, like I said, we on the patio. We stay on the patio.
Facts.
Patio conversations. What you think, man? What you think about it out here? Man, we were driving in, I'm like, I want to buy something out here,
it's
man.
Beautiful, bro.
The real estate is nice. The house we're staying in is nice.
One of my, I mean, we already talked about it, but one of my goals is, like, when the money is going up and going crazy, is I definitely want to have, I definitely want to be on some NBA Youngboy shit and just get my own Gravedigger Mountain out here.
Man, shout out to Bootleg Kev. I seen that Bootleg Kev interview in our like little vlog, and bro, it was inspiring to see that, you know, someone from Arizona could get to that realm of life or that level of life to, you know, speak with someone with that much success as an NBA young boy.
Right.
And then to see NBA young boy and you know what he's doing and where he's at and the type of land and estate that he has is crazy. It's inspiring.
Right.
It's inspiring, and that's, you know, seeing that drop and then coming out here to the woods. It's like, okay,
it's beautiful.
Oh, we got to step it up because, you know, we wake up. You know, we've been here a few days and we wake up with elk in the front yard, and you know what I'm saying. We go to sleep with elk in the front yard. It's scary, but it's cool.
Yeah,
right?
It's definitely a culture shock.
It's different too, cause my son, you know, instead of like, oh, I want to play the PS5 or I want to do, you know, be on the iPad or whatever the case may be, it's like, yo, let's go hiking, Dad. Let's go in the woods.
Right.
Let's see what, you know, let's explore, and it's different for me to see that and experience that with him because, you know, he lived in the city his whole life.
Right.
And to know that he loves doing that, you know, it's
a good feeling.
It's good, especially, you know, when his deal comes and, you know, his deal takes him, you know, whatever it might be, fishing or, you know, walking
just being
through the woods
outdoors,
just being an outdoorsman. It's beautiful to see that and to see the interactions that he has with his family, you know, with cousins and everything like that.
Yeah, it's definitely beautiful. We were out here first morning that we got here. Me and Styles basically just came out here early as hell. You know what I'm saying? Put on that Sade. You know what I'm saying? Rode wrote in a little journal, read the Bible. You know what I'm
Shot
saying?
is beautiful, man. That's my vibe. That's, you know, something that you just relax to and have that peacefulness and that I don't know, just put a different type of energy in you.
Right.
You know, just put a different type of energy. I came out here, had my coffee, read my Bible, you know, and just looked at nature, smelled the nature, and, you know, just try to reset.
Right.
That's the whole concept of being out here, you know, for New Year's, is just, you know, reset with the family. And I think it's great that we're doing that. And shout out to my pops too, because you know, he's the one that put the initiative.
Right.
You know, my dad put the initiative and just said, like, "Nah, I'm gonna book it. We gonna go."
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, you know, if you pull up, pull up. If you don't, you don't. But, you know, this is all who's coming. This is what you're gonna bring. This is what you're, you know, whatever. And you know, it's a beautiful thing to have everyone here. And we ain't doing nothing.
Right.
We just barbecuing, talking shit, playing games, and that's really like the most peaceful thing in the world.
Right. Yeah, I mean, it's beautiful out here, bro. I really love it. It's definitely, I mean, I know for sure 2023, I didn't really get to travel as much, and when I did, it was for, you know what I'm saying, some negative, you know, sad family shit. So, and you know what I'm saying, so to be out here for just to reset, to work, but to also, you know, reset is a good feeling for sure. You don't have to, you're not out here because of a burden. You're out here because, you know what I'm saying, just to chill but to also work.
It's tight too, because I mean, you get everybody's different perspectives on life, and you know, different conversations, different stories, different shit that you could just hear and learn from and get inspired by, or just see like, damn, you're not the only one that's going through what you're going through, or you're not the only one that might go through that, or
Right.
Hey, what'd you do to do this? And you know, because sometimes we get stubborn as people,
Right.
and we don't want to reach out, even if it is our family.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we don't want to reach out and say, hey, like, how do I deal with this situation? But when you come and you regroup and you know, you have everyone here, those conversations just randomly come up through, you know, conversations at the table.
Right.
And then you get that perspective that you need, and you get that insight that you need,
Yeah.
without having to feel embarrassed or, you know, like an outlier, because you know everybody's going through it, or everybody has that advice. So
Right.
that's what I really like about this. And then obviously, like, you know, just spending time with the fam.
Yeah, of course. It's beautiful out here, bro. That's it, bro. We just writing our goals down, trying to focus up. You know what I'm saying? Having fun, drinking a little Henny.
Speaking of goals, man, I know, you know, we're kind of using this trip to, you know, like I said, reset and get prepared for 2024.
Mm-hmm.
You know, with 2024 starting, what are some of your goals that you writing down, or that you haven't, that, you know, set down or in place that we striving for this year?
I'm gonna say, first and foremost, before we even get into that, make sure if you out here and it's cold as shit, make sure you get some chapstick, because your lips are gonna look like a, you know what I'm saying,
Like a booty hole.
look like a dry ass booty hole that you haven't wiped. So make sure you get some chapstick. You know what I'm saying?
We was at the table yesterday, and they were saying that your lips are the spitting image of your booty hole.
All right. Anyway, who said? No, what
I'm
we
just
really
saying,
talking
bro.
about is when I caught your dad trying to put some lip balm on. He
was
puckering his lips.
licking his
up.
lips. Hey, what's going on?
That boy was on.
They said bend over and pucker up. That's great. That's crazy.
All right. What was
Show
the
your lips to
question?
the camera, bro. What's up? They want to see your booty hole.
You're crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. All right. What was the question again?
Damn, I don't know. We started talking about booty hole.
Mine went
I
somewhere
got a
else.
little excited. I say your goals. What are some of the goals that you wrote down?
Oh man. Oh damn. I wish I had my journal with me. It's in the. I mean, basically, bro, what we talked about, man. Like, we definitely had. I mean, we have meetings every Thursday. You know what I'm saying? We have business meetings every Thursday. Just me and Styles, and we go to the cigar lounge. And you know what I'm saying? We just talk about goals and stuff. And one of the things that he pointed out, this and that, was like, yo, like what's some things that we gotta, you know, change? What's some things that we have to continue? And I said, you know what I'm saying, I really just got, we especially like with the pod and stuff, we basically had a convo where, you know what I'm saying, we've had too many things give us signs that this shit is working.
Right.
For us to not take a shit serious and for us to not, you know what I'm saying, be consistent with it.
And shout out to the people too. I really appreciate you guys for that too. For
sure. And you know what I'm saying, one of the things that my dad said that's crazy, because I had a conversation with my dad the other day, and he was telling me like about my music and stuff, and he's like, damn, every time I listen to your songs, I say it's crazy, it's fire, this and that, but I'm always thinking what your next move is. And every time that you don't take advantage of the momentum that you have, it's just a waste of a time. And I thought about it. I was like, damn, bro, like, you're right. So I would, you know what I'm saying, I thought about that and talked to Stallions about it. And everything we've done, you know what I'm saying, everything we've done has been fire. Whether it's the events, the music, whatever it is, mixes. Our respective YouTubes, the pod, everything that we've done has been fire, and it's gotten great engagement. But we just don't take advantage of the momentum due to whatever excuses it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I had a conversation with him where I was like, yo, I totally understand that you got to be a father. But at the end of the day, we also have to, like, this is also our child. You know what I'm saying? Like, we also have to think that this is how we want to get the fuck out of the city. Like, this is, you know what I'm saying? I mean, for me, of course, like, that's how I feel. Like, everything me and this nigga have done together, I have full belief in, you know what I'm saying? So the fact that, you know, at times we don't you know, put our full effort into it is kind of fucked up, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because we're only hurting ourselves. So
not only to ourselves, but to the people that subscribe and
and it sucks for y'all to become like hardcore fans and become supporters, and you see us be consistent through the start of it, and then like you become hooked, and then we fuck around and don't be consistent with it, and you're like, well, fuck, bro, this was my favorite show, or this was something I was, you know, looking forward to, and then now y'all not doing it.
Yeah, you know, while we were up here, we were talking to my brother-in-law. Shout out to my brother-in-law, but he basically said, you know, it's like exactly what Cash just said. It's tough for us to, you know, imagine being a subscriber to someone that posts a video once a month,
like
once every 3 months.
Imagine being a subscriber to, you know what I'm saying, OnlyFans girl, and like that's your favorite OnlyFans. Like, that's the one that gets you off, you know what I'm saying? And then she just stops,
bro.
And she just stops posting.
Why did you just?
But how would you feel? Like, imagine.
Why did you just do that with your hand, bro?
I mean, how else you gonna do it?
That's like
you gonna suck your stomach in and go in with your mouth? Oh, weirdo ass nigga. This guy's crazy.
Pause, bro.
This guy's crazy.
Speaking of pause, we went to the cigar shop yesterday, right? We picked. Actually, it was a smoke. Let me break it down. We walk into this, what we thought was a smoke shop,
a strictly smoke shop,
right? We just Googled cigar shop up here up north, and so we walk in, right? And we see the right side is full of cigars, right? We go, it's full of like cigars and, you know, pipes and shit like that, like your regular crackhead,
just regular smoke shop shit,
right? So we're looking, and then I like look to the left, and all I see is these big old whoop-de-wops, and I'm like, oh, Cash, you got to start shopping on this side, bro. Bro, really stop looking at the cigars to go look at the whoop-de-wops.
Yeah. They had,
and then got happy because they had the big black one.
They had that's a pause. That's like, crazy.
Bro,
that's
bro,
not true. That's
like,
not true
what?
at all. No, I was more intrigued because they had this toy, right? It was in a box, and it was a big old nalga, you know what I'm saying? And it said it was called the Kim, Kim. It was called the Kim.
Yeah, the Asian dude. You know what we talking about, the Asian dude?
No,
Kim?
Kim Kardashian Kim. You know what I'm saying? And then, but what's crazy is, that's not even the crazy part. The crazy part is, we went over there, and the lady who was running the smoke shop, she was more intrigued on showing us these sex toys rather than giving us these cigars.
Yeah.
We took a little glance at the toys over there, and she ran over there to us, and she was like, you know what I'm saying?
She said, let me clone your Willie.
Yeah. That's exactly what she
what?
said. Because there's a box right there that says clone your Willie, and she was like, oh, you down for me to clone your Willie? I'm what? Zay, stop.
She was talking to this boy. Said, "Let me clone your Willie." Mind you,
Nah, and then she told
she
us
looked like me.
with long hair and a little bull nose ring right here.
Hey, big old manly. You know what I'm saying?
But then she was that was a pause.
That was a pause.
That's crazy.
Yeah, you're right. That was a
No,
pause.
but then so then we got there.
I started licking my lips
and
when
now,
I said that.
and now,
oh shit, my bad.
So then fucking that's crazy what you just said right now. I totally forgot what the fuck I was about to say. Oh, so we get there and she's all, you know what I'm saying, she was like, "Oh, I have a story about this Clone Willie or whatever the fuck." It's the toy is called Clone Willie. And she's all, "I have a story about it."
She talking about cloning your yearning me.
Yeah, she's talking about cloning it. So she was like, one time me and my boyfriend got bored on 420. She said on 420, me and my boyfriend got bored.
They was doing drugs.
She cloned her boyfriend's Willie. Mind you, she looked like, you know what I'm saying. Anyway,
we don't think she has a boyfriend.
we don't. She's not the type of person you think has a boyfriend. But anyway, so she you know what I'm saying, clones her boyfriend's Willie, and then but her boyfriend doesn't know why he's doing it, right? But then so when she gets done doing it, she grabs the Willie and sticks it in his urinamine. But that's not even the crazy part. The crazy part is she said that he was screaming in agony. And she slapped him. She slapped him and said, "Shut up and take it like a man." And asked him if it hurt.
That's not even the craziest part. The craziest part is she's looking at Cash deep in his eyes while she's telling this story.
Yo, bro.
She's looking at him deep in his eyes like
she pointed at me like, "Shut up and take it like a man."
And we was like, "We gotta go. We gotta get up out." I was like, "I gotta get up out of here." Cash was like,
"I completely forgot to get a fucking lighter."
Cash was like, "You said you got a white van? Can I go see?" Cash was intrigued. My boy was intrigued.
She looked deep into my soul like, "What are you talking about, bro?"
I had to get up out of there.
What's going on?
I didn't even buy a cigar.
What's going on? I couldn't even get a cigar after that. I didn't want nothing in my mouth. Pause.
Yeah, whoa.
Pause.
Bro.
Pause.
Pause,
bro.
Turn this. What is up with this guy? This guy been talking about urinamines all weekend. Like, come on, bro.
Ooh, man, that was funny.
I got a story.
Oh, no. Here we go.
Look, it's off topic, but so we get here first night, right?
We've been off topic for a minute now.
We get here first night. It's pitch black outside.
Oh my god,
bro! It's like the whole family sitting at the table, right? Cash gets up. It's probably like midnight. Cash gets up from, he's tired or whatever, and he's like, "Hey, Steph, can you come with me to go get my charger?" The big ass fucking
black,
dude.
No lights. Pitch black, no front light, nothing.
Fuck, I'm gonna do, bro. Like, I'm having a good time.
Hell no, bro.
He said, Can you come with me to go get my charger?
No, and then we went out there,
fuck?
bro. We went out there, bro, and fucking Shaq was out here, fucking roaming the woods.
Big old King Kong.
So we went out here.
Yo,
we
bro,
went out here.
Hold on, that's racist, bro.
What? You called him King Kong? What the hell? You the racist one? I said Shaq because of how big he is. You the one that said King Kong.
That's racist.
You racist, dog.
You about to get us canceled, bro.
You
What's
racist,
up with
dog.
you?
No, but so it was quiet out here, and it was like all you heard was like crickling, like
the leaves cracking, right?
And, go ahead.
And so I finally come with him, right?
Pause.
Yeah, that
was wild.
Whoa, I can't say shit around here, bro.
God damn, man.
Anyway,
pause my boy merch on the way too.
So we walk outside. Or I walk outside. This guy's holding the door open for me like a little bitch.
Exactly.
And so I have the flashlight, right? I go and I park like right in front of the house. So I go and we hear the crackling, right? And I'm like, "Oh, what the fuck is that?" Now I'm scared, right? Now I was just talking shit about you. Now I'm scared. And so I'm like, "Hey, come out here." This guy's about
He's telling me to come out here.
You
come with me?
This boy, pause.
That's crazy.
This boy's about to run inside. I flip the flashlight. All I see is his big ass eyes.
Dog.
big ass eyes looking at me.
Motherfucker was 8 foot tall.
8 foot,
Fucking
Bigfoot.
LeBron just walking around.
Bigfoot.
Bro, it
Out
was
there.
it was a big ass moose.
Big
And
ass
then-
moose looking at me.
So I'm like, oh shit.
Nah, he didn't say, oh shit, this boy screamed and ran inside the house. Left me out there by myself.
So
and then,
out the
hold on.
house.
And then the screen door closes and the shit is fucking locked. It's locked. I'm outside, locked outside with the moose. For a fucking charger that I don't need.
Hell no, bro.
I don't believe
I love it out here. It's beautiful, but I don't do those moose, bro. I can handle deer. I'm not fucking with those moose. Motherfuckers is big.
Pause, bro.
That's kind of pause. Yeah.
Speaking of pause, yesterday we out here barbecuing, right? And all of a sudden, all I hear is, "Hey, can I get a weenie?"
So you gonna lie and say that was the
Boy
story?
asking for a weenie.
So you gonna lie? So you gonna lie? So you gonna lie and say that was the story? You gonna lie and say that was the story? You gonna really sit on here and lie?
And then so I'm like, bro, that's a pause. And then he walked up like, hey, can you put the cheese in it so it can melt?
Like you didn't say you didn't want the Burt Black weenie.
Hey, that's not as pause as saying you want the cheese inside it. For
I
it to
want a
burst.
black weenie is not a pause.
Nah, bro.
That's pause.
Oh, yo. All right, back to the clone of Willie, right? What we did figure out is
They want to know our goals, nigga.
Nah, fuck the goals right now. What we did figure out is if you clone your own Willie and you use it on yourself, you're not gay.
It's not gay. It's not. I don't think it is.
That's some gay shit right there.
So it's gay that it's not gay?
Hey, you said it, not me.
Anyway. Anyway.
All right, so we back to our
Get
goals.
back on topic. So, long story short, you already know what I just said about the cigar lounge. Long story short, what I said was the word of the year is execution, right? Because we have all these ideas. Because, Stallion was telling me, like, yo, like, we definitely need to, sit down and have these days where we brainstorm this and that, come up with ideas, which is
Wait
a fair
second, my
point.
bad for pausing the conversation, but my family over here came with all the desserts and coffee.
Damn, y'all didn't get us no
That's
coffee or
crazy.
cookies. That's crazy.
Wow.
Hey, bro. I got y'all.
That's
I'm freezing over
crazy.
here. They
Freezing our
got the
ass off.
desserts.
I asked, I was like, hey, do they want coffee? He's like, I think they're busy. I was like, all right.
That's crazy.
Damn. It looks beautiful. Matter of fact, let me take a picture. You lucky I don't have my. Yeah, I'm at the wrong table right now, man. That's crazy. It's 20 degrees out here. Yeah.
No, okay.
My bad, go ahead.
No, so Stallion was telling me basically like, yo, like we should have these times where we sit down and brainstorm, which is a fair point. We should definitely have those, but at the same time, it's like I felt like Kanye, bro, where we were like, nigga, we got the ideas, bro. Like,
Right.
like we don't need to listen to nobody talking about we have the ideas. You know what I'm saying? Like we've always had the ideas. Like everything that we've done has been ideas. You know what I'm saying? It's just the fact of we just sit down and we talk about it. We act like front runners, bro. We never do this shit. And when we do it, every time we just say fucking and do it, bro, it always works out. Whether it's Lover's Lane, that was a fucking and just do it moment. Like whether it was the pod, like
podcast.
I pushed them to be like, yo, fuck it, let's just do it. You know what I'm saying? I bought the equipment and just say, let's just do it. Just sit there and talk. And the shit worked. The music. I said fuck it, I bought the equipment and just learned how to do it. A whole bunch of failures, but fuck it. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I haven't missed on one song that I've dropped.
Same thing with me, DJ.
You know what I'm saying? With the DJ shit, this nigga started DJing because of his house parties, and it was a fucking moment. This nigga got his DJ name from one of our family friends that was drunk as fuck that night, but it went through and everybody fucks with it. It's a fucking moment. Like everything we've done has been ideas that have either came to us or we've thought of and we just said fuck it, let's do it. So, you know what I'm saying? I just had this word in my head the whole time where I was just like, bro, the word of the year is execution. Like that's the goal. The goal is to gain this momentum that we always get, but we don't waste it. We always
Right.
go. So like for instance, you know what I'm saying, we're plotting Lover's Lane right now, you know what I'm saying?
It's coming soon. You've seen the flyer already.
Yeah, if you're watching this episode, you already seen the flyer. So, with Lover's Lane is coming, right? But I'm telling him, like, as we're planning Lover's Lane, we need to be planning the next event because it's momentum that we get from a word to mouth physical place, and we just waste it because we're always celebratory. We won the championship. We got our ring, champagne popping. Cool, we won. And then we take a couple months off, and then what happens? We throw a lowrider show, and it slaps us in the fucking face. Because we don't, you know what I'm saying? It's always celebratory when it shouldn't be that. You know what I'm saying? It should be a okay, bet we feel proud of ourselves. We definitely got the shit done. But like what Kobe said, you know what I'm saying? Job's not finished, job's not done.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like on everything we do, like even with my music, like I'm never like you, every song you make, you feel like it's a hit, but you never feel like it's the one that's gonna take off. Because if you start feeling like that, you lose love. You lose love for the music.
Yeah, you got to keep going.
Doesn't matter what it is, especially with the pod. Like we get all this momentum. Our views were going crazy for the pod. Like people were wanting to get us brand endorsement deals and all
endorsement
that.
deals going viral on TikTok.
And then we just stopped being consistent. Like it's so, you know what I'm saying? Long story short, that's the word of the year. That's the big talk that I've had with him.
Yeah,
is execution.
I mean, a lot of it has to do with me. This year it had to do with me. Right, because
I feel like this year it was you and last year it was me.
Yeah. This year was me. You know, I got all these excuses, and you know, it's hard to balance being a father, the type of father I am, and then you know, doing stuff like this, doing shit that I do on my own. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's the pod, whether it's
thank you, my boy.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Thank you, my boy.
Yeah, this is beautiful.
I appreciate you.
Thank you, sir. Damn, look at this.
I'm tired. Hey, give me that blueberry muffin
Go
right
ahead,
there.
you can take this.
I can't reach it. You gotta give it to me.
Come on, bro. Big ass man.
Thank you.
Hey, you gonna drink that coffee?
No, take it.
Bet.
I think he's bringing me one though.
All right.
All right.
Let's steal this nigga coffee. Look at this. God dang.
You know, I got like the blueberry muffins. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my little shorties that got the blueberry muffin. I mean, not the blue waffles, but the blueberry muffins.
bro.
Anyway, go ahead.
What I'm saying?
Oh, you were saying somebody excuses.
So you know, I'm not
My bad.
I know over here fucking chewing in my ear. God damn. You know, it's tough to balance, you know, everything. Being a father,
Right.
Shooting a pod, being a DJ.
Right.
And I'm not only a father to one. You know, I have two that are two different individuals that are living two separate lives. Hell yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Now I'm about to warm up.
Appreciate you.
Thank you, sir. You know you're old when you gotta drink coffee during the day.
Dog, that's his fourth cup of coffee of the day.
Hey,
And it's his fourth cup of coffee and third fucking Tecate beer. Like my boy is like midlife crisis right now.
it's a balance. I told him it's a balance.
Like bro
You gotta have a balance.
started drinking at 10 in the morning. Like that's crazy.
Come on, bro. It's New Year's. Like
That's crazy, my boy.
It's 2024 around here. Shout out to my mom. My mom used to, you know what I'm saying? Boom.
With the sweet bread and coffee.
That's beautiful. My bad. No, but I'm saying,
They're like, hurry the fuck up and get to
I
the
know.
point.
You know, I got two kids. One's a female, one's a male.
Right.
Right? I got a teenager and I got a young boy. They both play different sports.
Right.
I try to be as present as I can be with both of them. You know, I coach my daughter's softball team.
Right.
That takes up a lot of my time.
Right.
Because we play club, we play Little League. We try to, you know, we go to different clinics and scouting events, and you know, our goal for that is obviously, you know, D1 scholarships, but 2028 Olympics.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's a goal that we both put on for her that she wants to do, 2028 Olympics. And it's tough because she's a left-hander.
Right.
Right? And, you know, a lot of people, a lot of coaches, a lot of scouts try to say, you know, left-handers can't be a catcher. But we about to prove your ass wrong.
Just like how Mexicans can be in the NBA.
You know what I'm saying?
But shout out to Jaime Jaquez Jr.
So we about to prove your ass wrong. And that just comes with a lot of hard work and dedication and discipline. And, you know, it's tough to have that discipline over there. And then the same thing with my son. You know, my son started playing football.
Right.
And, bro, like,
crazy.
just loves it.
All-star.
He's an all-star
West
his
Coast.
first season. You know, he started out. This is crazy. My son started out playing center.
Right.
They figured out bro's too good to play center.
Mm-hmm.
He need to move to defense. They put him at defense, right? They put him on the inside because he's big. And they said, bro's too good to be on the inside. Put him on the outside.
Mm-hmm.
They put him on the outside. Now, like, he does not have a break during the game, right? And because of that, we got to put in the extra work on the outside of the field for a position that he actually wants to play, which is tight end, right? And we're basically training for three different positions, whether it's footwork, whether it's, just eating discipline, eating right or drinking right, or it's something like, it's that with both of them. And then I got to turn it to myself and like, all right, what do I want to do?
Right.
By that time, I'm fucking tired.
Right.
Because I work a regular 9 to 5 too. So that's just been my excuse for not doing a pod or, trying to say that I don't have no time. But we got to make time.
Yeah.
Because I was doing it before, when we were consistent and it's just, you got to get your priorities straight. You got to execute on what you want. And, I haven't been really motivated to do any of this, extracurricular activity, I guess you would say, for myself, because being a father is way more important. And, I would just say, fuck it. Like, I'd rather be a father. I'd rather go, train for football. I'd rather go train for softball or do stuff like that than actually do anything for myself.
Right.
And not to say that that's going to be different this year, but it's more so like I need to also add myself on top of that. Right? Ain't nothing going to change. We still going to go hard.
Right.
But I need to add myself onto that list too and not really take time off or the celebratory shit like you were saying. So, the word is execution this year. And that's executing our goals, executing our plan for success, and that's executing a weekly pod. Right. That's executing, the different ventures we want to do on the channel. And that's executing the events we want to put together. We want to put together, Lover's Lane, obviously. After that, we're going to put something together in the summertime. Then we're going to put 2-3 events, to give back to the community, to all the communities, in the wintertime.
Right.
So, that's the plan for this year. That's the goal, execution and because like you said, we got all the ideas. We got everything.
Yeah.
We got everything. It's just the execution part that we don't follow through with.
Yeah.
And I think that's something that a lot of people could relate to, or a lot of people have that same issue. And it's like, bro, we grown now.
Right.
Stop fucking making excuses, bro.
Right.
Stop making excuses. Do it. You know what I'm saying? There's always a will. Where there's a will, there's a way.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And you just got to do it, no matter what it is, no matter what as long as you set your mind to it, you will have success like we have seen, you know what I'm saying, for some shit that we just said, we're going to do it.
Yeah.
But that's the whole little vibe around here.
Yeah, that's the goals for sure, along with, just like specific goals, as far as just analytics and stuff like that.
I mean, that's
I don't really like pay attention really to analytics. I feel like any business should make analytic goals, but at the end of the day, it's more consistency than anything.
That's kind of where I had not my issues, but that's what I have been doing for the past couple of years, is those analytical goals. Whether it's like, all right, Lover's Lane did this last year, I need to do this year, right? Oh, I made this much money DJing this year, oh, I need to make that much next year. You know what I'm saying? And looking at shit in that way, it's a business mindset. But
I also feel like it's more not necessarily like expectations, like the way I make my goals as far as analytics goes and numbers is like, it's more of a trajectory of like what I expect should happen. Right. If it doesn't, oh well. But it's more like, okay, if I stay consistent, post every day on TikTok whenever we, drop a song or whatever the fuck, then I expect the trajectory to go this amount of followers, this amount of engagement, this and that. It's not more of like, oh, I want 100,000 followers by the end of the year. What am I going to do about it? I don't know. We'll figure it out. But it's like, no. Have a game plan. Come up with a plan to like, okay, I'm going to post this amount every day. Every time I drop a song, boom, every day, this and that. Study other people that do it.
Yeah.
And it's like, so the goals that you make are more attainable, because I feel like Bro, that was back in the day. I remember back in the day, like a couple years ago, but we were like, nigga, I want 100,000 followers, like just off of what we do right now.
And
we didn't know what fucking
it's not
idea how we were
realistic.
gonna do it.
Yeah, it's not realistic at that point. And you know what kind of broke it down for me this year is my son and my daughter. Right? They had amazing years in sports. Right?
Right.
And you know, one game my son had, you know, like 4 or 5 sacks. You know, tackle for a loss. From, you know, he went crazy on the game.
Right.
And the coach, you know, after the game, the head coach, he comes, you know, he gives me a hug and he's like, aren't you excited for him? Like, aren't you proud? And I'm like, yeah, I'm proud, but that's what we work for.
Yeah.
He's like, I expected him to do that.
Yeah.
Right. And obviously, yeah, I'm gonna celebrate, but we got to keep going.
Yeah.
And when I said that, when I realized what I said, I'm like, you're not even listening to yourself,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
Same, you don't even have the same expectations on yourself that you have with your son.
Yeah.
And my son is 7 years old.
Yeah.
Like, nah, you got to work for it, and when you work for it, when you get what you work for, you celebrate, but you keep going, you keep working, because you got to get it again.
Right.
And so, you know, that's what we got to do this year, man.
It's just a different mindset, bro. Like I said, like especially with like the events and the physical shit. It's like as we're planning Lover's Lane, it's damn near planned already. So it's like as we're planning Lover's Lane, we're already thinking about the next shit. We're already, you know what I'm saying, what venue we're doing that at, or what colors, you know what I'm saying, whatever the fuck, who we're gonna bring in to help, this and that, like we're already on it, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, and we were on it before, bro. It's just, I don't know. Again,
I like to wait till the last minute. That's me.
Yeah, no,
I just like to wait till the last minute.
I definitely hate when he does that shit. It pisses me the fuck off with everything in my soul.
I'm just like a spontaneous guy, though.
Because I'm more of like a plan it out type of dude.
No, we can't plan it. Anytime you plan something, it doesn't go as planned. That's a fact, bro. Anytime you try to plan, something is gonna go wrong. Instead of me getting disappointed, like I want to just, all right, let's do it, and we'll figure it out on the way. Because I know I'm gonna get disappointed because something's not gonna go right. And then when it doesn't go right, I'm like, cool, let's figure it out. But if I plan and I got this step, and then this step doesn't go as planned, and it fucks up all the rest of the steps, it's like.
But you can plan and still expect shit to not go south.
You're right.
Especially like with the video. Like I learned that from experience with the music video. It's like you could plan the shit out and something will happen.
You're right.
But you just have to have a plan B or whatever the fuck. So that's what I mean by like.
You're right.
I don't mean I'm gonna plan everything out and expect everything to go as planned.
Yeah, you're right.
But I definitely, once you plan, it takes a lot more off your plate.
100%, you know, and shout out to my boy IV because, you know, he kind of gave me the game, not gave me the game, but, you know, gave me the game. You know, he broke it down to me and was like, yo, like, you know, because we had this conversation and he basically said, like, yo, I learned from Malboro's release party.
Yeah.
Bro planned every single thing out months ahead.
Yeah. To the little things.
To the little things. And, you know, we still had issues and we still, you know, had things that popped up that weren't supposed to happen. But because we had so much planned, it didn't make those issues as big of a thing as, you know, they could be because, you know, he kind of experienced the last Lover's Lane and like you know, he knows the type of shit that was going on at that time and you know, everything that we were running into and how it all worked out. So he knows like, hey, like try to plan it, you know, and shout out to my boy because, you know, that really gave me some game and inspired me to be greater and plan more.
Yeah, it definitely pissed me off because I'm more of like, I get excited when shit like this comes up. So like, I wanted to start planning this shit out in November type shit. Like, I was constantly pushing like, yo, like, did you hit this person? Did you hit this person about the venue? Did you hit this person? Whatever the fuck. He's like, whatever, I'll just do it in January. Whatever. I'm like, this nigga.
And you know what's great? Like, for some reason, you know, this kind of, we'll go into our mental health check later, but for some reason, you know, I just been unmotivated for myself. Like, I just been unmotivated. Like, I don't want to do nothing. Like, I didn't really care to plan this event. I didn't really care to, you know, to do any DJ shit or, you know, I kind of just been really, really focused on DJing. And, you know, this is how unmotivated I am. I don't know if it's unmotivated because it's kind of a good thing because, you know, I had multiple offers to be booked for New Year's Eve. Right? And I turned them down to come, you know, chill with the family. I turn down money to come chill with the family, and for me that's very, very difficult. You know what I'm saying? Because that's, you know, thousands of dollars that I'm turning down in a weekend, to where I go up north and I spend, you know, $1,000.
Yeah.
So it's super tough for me, but I feel like that's maturity, and that's, you know, me growing up and actually knowing or understanding that family is way more important than that little thousand you about to make. You know what I'm saying?
But also at the same time, it's like maybe it's different with me because I don't have kids, but it's still I have a family, to where it's like I just peep game from everybody else that is doing what I want to do.
Right.
Like obviously like my mentors and stuff like that,
Right.
and bro, they're away from their they're away from their family like almost
It's
like 5 times, like five days out of the week. You
It's
know what I'm
definitely
saying?
sacrifices for sure, right? And I understand that, because I sacrifice throughout the year when when I am DJing, right? Because I'm DJing. I DJ late at night, right? And so I do sacrifice the time away, or I sacrifice the sleep that I need to have to be able to function properly. But you know, it's just specific things like today, you know, like this weekend, where like I just felt like it was more important than me going to make some money. And I'm sure it, you know, in the long run it will be, because, you know, these memories are always going to be there. My family's going to remember this time. My son and my daughter are going to remember this time when they're, you know, hiking with their tios and tias in the woods, or seeing the elk in the front yard, or hopefully seeing some snow, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, and like you said, you know, it may be the age gap, and it may be, you know, just the maturity level of it, but I think I'm getting to that point. But it's also like I need to work harder throughout the year on shit that like this that we could do with the family. You know what I'm saying? Y'all hear my family on this. You know, you seen them walking, like you see everything. You hear them. You see my son walking through, you know, the camera, and you know, they're here with us. They're listening to us. You know,
Right.
and having the conversations with us while we're on camera. And if we could do stuff like this and get paid, and I don't even care to get paid, but do stuff like this to give to you guys, and you guys mess with it, and, you know, I'd much rather do something like this than have the time taken away from my family to be a service to someone. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, yeah. I mean, I get what you're saying for sure. I'm just not at that point where, you know, I'm really on grind mode. Like honestly, bro. Like I was at the point where like, nigga, my grandpa passed away. You know what I'm saying? Like, obviously you gotta take away time to do that shit, bro. But at the end of the day, it's like as soon as I got back, bro, I don't know if it's because of the mourning that I'm doing now, or just some type of battery pack in me. But I'm just like, fuck it, bro. Like, I just know I just know that I want to put my family in a way better place. They're in a solid spot. I mean, we're not struggling or anything, but I'm saying, like, give my family shit that I know.
Daughter, where you going? Where you going? Huh? Oh, okay. I thought they were going hiking.
What was I saying?
About mourning and you know, you're not at the space.
Yeah, long story short, bro, I'm just on some, like, I get the family shit, but I got goals, bro, and I got shit that I'm working on, and I know that the family shit will be there. And obviously you gotta be there at the times where you need to be there, which is important shit like this that we're doing right now. But I also
that's what I'm trying to get across.
But there's also times where you or me or whatever, we're not doing anything at all. And it's really just on some cupcaking shit, and
I'm making an excuse,
and we're not doing anything, and that's maybe 70 to 80% of the time. Like,
you're right.
You know what I'm saying? I get the family stuff, and this is the conversation we were having the other day, where it's like I completely get the family stuff, especially around this time, with the holidays up and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, that family stuff that you need to be there for is more. For me, I'm talking for myself. The family stuff I need to be there for is like 60, you know, it's not there 60 to 70% of the time. That 60 and 70% of the time, I need to make sure that I'm doing something to better myself and to do better for the pod, and I just need to work.
That's the hard part.
Like
Because
the 30%, cool. Take with the family, do what you got to do, be a dad, whatever. But that 60 to 7% of the time when you're not doing anything, you can't fucking waste that time, bro. Because that's the time that you have to do stuff. That's the time you have to do the pod and all that shit.
well, I was thinking it's different, right? I feel like you have 60, 70% of the time for you and 30% family. And I got 60, 70%
But that's what I'm saying.
family
I was talking to myself. I'm talking
and
about for myself.
30% me,
Right.
right?
But even
But
you have
gotta-
to take that 30%.
Yeah, you got to capitalize on the amount of time that you have for you.
Yeah.
And I totally understand what you're saying. And that's my goal for this year.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's my goal for this year.
Like, by no means, I don't want y'all thinking I'm telling this nigga to be a deadbeat dad or anything. Like, these are my nieces and nephews at the end of the day.
Fuck
Like,
them kids.
like fuck them ugly ass kids. No. But no, these are my nieces and nephews at the end of the day. Like, I love them like they were my own kids. But like, I was strictly just telling them when we were having this conversation. Like, it's that other time, it's that other 30% that you have where you're not doing anything and you have time for yourself. You have to capitalize on that.
100%. 100%.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I totally agree. And, you know, I like how, you know, this conversation happened and they're able to see, you know, the type of conversations we have off camera.
These are some real convos that we have. This isn't like, oh, this is for the pod. Like, we talk, I mean, we obviously maybe bicker at each other a lot more with these convos, but
Right.
this is definitely the convos that we have.
But yeah, you know, I'm glad that they're able to see that, you know, we don't just have regular conversations. Like, bro, he'll put me in my place and tell me, like, hey, you're lazy, bro.
And vice versa.
And I'll do the same. And
That's
y'all
what
just
I
got to witness that. And
That's what I
like that.
said. That's what I said. Like, even like I feel like this year, this was his time when, you know what I'm saying, he was slacking a little bit. But for sure, 2022, I was slacking. I wasn't hungry anymore because I got one fucking client. Like, you know what I'm saying? And he had to put me in my place. Y'all seen it on the pod where he got on my ass. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing now, but that's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? It's not smooth, nigga. There's no $1 billion company that doesn't have to do this shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's gonna happen. But you have to have those people on your those people around your circle that will do that. Because if I was just a yes man and just like, oh, like, okay, well, all right, well, we can just do it next week, or okay, well, we don't have to do leverage lane, or oh, you don't want to, okay, that's
Man, even right
fine.
now, like, we're laying there and he's like, yo, let's get up and do the pod. I'm like, he's like, nah, come on. You know, like I said, it's just me being unmotivated, and that leads to, you know, our mental health check. And, you know, the last few months of this year, man, it just, I don't know what it is, like what it was, or, you know, it was just something to where, like, you know what it was? I wasn't going to church as much.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't going to church as much. I didn't make church a priority, and that was something that, you know, I let other, you know, extracurricular activities dictate when and where, you know, I'm going to church and when I'm not going to church. And you know, again, that's something that, you know, I need to make the priority this year, because at the start of the year, bro, I was very proud of myself because I went to church for like 9 months straight, every single week.
Mm-hmm.
When you weren't there, you know, when the family wasn't there, when my kids weren't going, I went by myself, you know, every single weekend. And you know, it just, I don't know what happened, but something happened, and you know, it just turned to where I stopped going to church as consistently, and I would go, you know, once every 2 weeks or something like that, and, you know, just make excuses. And that's when I started to, now that I look back, I start to see, like, man, you were changing.
Mm-hmm.
You were changing, your mindset was changing, you weren't motivated, you didn't have your priorities straight. Even finances, bro. Finances started looking a little different when I wasn't going to church, when I wasn't, you know, giving back to the church. And you know, that's what I believe, you know, turned into me being that unmotivated, just like, God bless you, just, how would I say, like an energy drainer. You feel me? Like, you know, I could sense myself walking into rooms and like people not even wanting to be in that room because I was in the room.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Or like, oh, you on that bullshit again? Like, I don't even want to. Nah, bro, you're not chilling. Or, you know, just stuff like that. And I started to sense that. And you know, I'm glad that I have the self-awareness to be able to see that and to be able to make the changes because some people don't.
Right.
And that's what just leads you down to a bad spiral. And, you know, everybody goes through that bad spiral. And, you know, just being unmotivated and you know, that's what caused me to not do the certain type of things. Or
What?
Oh, look at get that on the podcast.
Oh,
damn.
hell no. All right, that's it. We're done.
Look at this
Y'all
boy. He's
have a good
scared.
pod.
He's scared
Y'all
as
have a
fuck.
good day.
He's scared.
Oh, that motherfucker looking at me, cuz.
That boy staring at your ass.